Affirmation cards? Aren't they just for the woo-woo, new age, spiritual types? Nah. In this video, I'll show you what affirmation cards are, how you can use them to stop feeling disconnected, and I'll even take you through 3 of my favorite card decks, ranging from one-liner positive affirmations guaranteed to put a smile on your face, to a more in-depth deck really helping you to connect to your inner compass. And while we're at it, we'll take a look at another more woo-woo deck using angels and angel energy, because why not? Stick around to the end and we'll do a little reading for you today so you can get ideas of the different ways of how you can use affirmation cards to help you feel a little more reconnected with your inner world. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jaime at Enlightened Spoon, feeding your mind, body, soul. I'm an executive producer with a passion in health and wellness. On this channel, I help you design a life with less stress and more intention so you can squeeze more goodness out of your busy day. It's productivity without the hustle. So hit that like button and subscribe if you want more like this. So what are affirmation cards? They're usually a deck of cards which either have a line with a positive affirmation on it, or sometimes they're a visual with just one word or theme. In these cases, there's usually an accompanying booklet that goes into more detail about how you can interpret that word or theme for the day. When there's too much going on in life, you're overworked, everyone in your life wants something from you, your kids, your boss, your partner, you can start to feel so disconnected from yourself and what you need and what you want. And the self-help world, with all of its well-intentioned tropes like take time for self-care,
do something for yourself,
can start to feel a bit like a joke sometimes. I mean, wouldn't a daily 1-hour massage be oh so lovely? But who's got the time or money for that? Also, when you're so stressed out and tired, it's hard to figure out what we even need or want sometimes. On this channel, I teach a lot of yoga and meditation as a way to connect to your inner world. You can check those out here. But that's just one way. Sometimes we don't have the luxury of even just 15 minutes for a short practice. This is where I find affirmation cards can really help bring to light all of those subconscious feelings and thoughts that might be bubbling under the surface in a short amount of time. And if you wanted to, you could even use that one word, phrase, or theme from your card of the day as your mindfulness practice to check in with throughout the day. Sometimes we just need to be reminded of the one thing we're grateful for today, or the one positive intention for the day. And pulling a card takes less than a minute, so it's a really easy, efficient use of time when you don't have it. If you like stuff like this, you might like to get on my monthly email where I share 5 good things. They're all the mind, body, soul ways to help you live a more intentional life. I'll put that link in the description below. Sidebar, one thing to note, I don't subscribe to the cult of positivity, where you're basically bypassing dealing with any difficult emotions or thoughts and only moving towards what feels good and positive. It's important to be able to recognize and be with the challenging emotions as well, so that we can work with them and move through them. But sometimes I find just a simple positive one-liner can help me reframe my current state of mind. And if nothing else, at least it helps remind me that, oh yeah, okay, things are not as bad as I'm making them out to be. And that's what I love about these card decks from Gabby Bernstein. I've got both The Universe Has Your Back and Super Attractor. For all the card decks I mentioned today, I'll put the links in the description below. They're affiliate links, which means if you buy them through my links, I'll make a tiny commission at no extra cost to you. So help your girl out. And I only ever recommend what I actually use and love. So these are both beautifully illustrated with positive affirmations on them. The Universe Has Your Back has a nice pep talk feel to the lines on them. I find it helps me zoom out from where I am and be reminded that, hey, there's a bigger picture here, and don't lose sight of that. The Super Attractor deck has a similar visual look and feel, but overall the lines are a little bit more, on the law of attraction, manifestation side of things. You know, let spirit guide the way, which might not be for everyone. Personally, I don't relate as strongly to this deck as with the Universe Has Your Back deck. For affirmation cards like these, all you need to do is shuffle the deck. Maybe you want to set an intention as you're doing this. I like asking the simple question of, what message do I need to hear today? Or you can go a little bit more woo-woo and ask, what does the universe need me to hear today? It's all very simple. And pick a card and see what it says. Sometimes as you're shuffling, a card or two might just drop out. And I like to take that as my sign of, okay, this is jumping out at me and this is what I need to hear right now. Some people also like to spread the deck out in a row, place their left hand, that's your receiving hand, over the cards, and see if there's a particular one that pulls you to it. At the end of the day, you're using these card decks as a tool to reconnect back with yourself. So there's really no right or wrong way to use them. And you might want to mix it up and try different methods to see which one feels right to you. And maybe you don't always pick a card the same way every time because every day is different. Now, this might seem basic, one size fits all, or like reading a fortune cookie. And as someone who's into science and researched proof, sure, it might well be. But as someone who also recognizes that science still hasn't figured out everything about the magic of the energetic world, I found great joy with every card I've pulled, and that it's exactly the message I've needed to hear that day, in that very moment. And every time I've taught a yoga class and got people to pull these cards before or after a class, it's a similar reaction. So on some level, if it helps you to feel reassured, grounded, or feel like it's all good, you're not alone, I say there's great value in that. Wouldn't you? Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree or have a different point of view on affirmation cards. And hey, if you're getting value out of this video so far, I'd appreciate if you could smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more like this. I've got 2 more card decks to share with you. Next up is one of my favorites, the Inner Compass deck. Designed and made right here in Amsterdam. Also beautifully illustrated, but with more neutral, peaceful earth tones. Instead of the lines written on the cards, the Inner Compass cards only have 1 to 2 words on them that express a feeling, thought, or theme. It comes with a booklet, so after picking your card, you flip to its corresponding interpretation in the booklet to read it. Each paragraph's description is beautifully written. Think of it as your deep thought for the day. No matter which card it is you pick, there's always an interpretation that can help you connect back with yourself, what's important to you, or to help you with a current situation you might be going through. It's no BS, not fluffy, straight up real talk. The third deck uses a similar approach, using 1 or 2 words to describe a theme with a corresponding booklet with a longer description. But this one is definitely more on the far outside, using the angel archetypes. Basically, the archangels all represent a certain archetype. Like Raphael represents the healer or healing, or Gabriel represents creativity and communication. So they're used as a tool to symbolize the themes or patterns that might resonate with you. And whether you believe in this more esoterically or see this as a storytelling tool, since we're all storytellers and we learn best through framing perspectives a certain way, I actually like how these cards can articulate some of the deeper emotional states. Because emotions are often hard to put into words. You just feel what you feel, but I like how these cards can often articulate these feelings. If you're interested in any of these decks, I've got links to all of them in the description below. So you got all the way to here, which means you want to see how we put this all into practice. I'll pull 1 card from each deck today and place them face down. I'll give you a moment to choose which one you're drawn to, and maybe you're drawn to not just 1, but 2 or all 3 cards, and that's perfectly fine. For the cards that have the corresponding booklets, I'll put a screenshot of the description next to the card so you can press pause and read it in more detail in your own time. So if you're ready, let's take a moment to just connect within. Close your eyes, take a deep breath through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Feeling into your heart center. Few breaths into the heart space, and with curiosity and an openness, ask yourself, what message do I need to hear today? And if you're ready, open your eyes, and let's begin. So we'll work with the 3 decks today, the Universe Has Your Back, Inner Compass, and the Angel cards. So let's start with the Universe Has Your Back, and as I shuffle, I'm going to ask, what message do we need to hear today? And I kind of feel like I'm good here, and I'm going to pick the first one from the top of the pile. That's the message for today. On to the next one. What message do we need to hear today? And you know, I'm kind of feeling drawn to this one that's peeking out at the top. So I'm gonna go with that one. And from the angel cards, let's see what message. Whoa, this just fell out. So let's go with this one. So take a moment and have a look at all 3 cards and just feel into which one you're most drawn to. Maybe you're drawn to 1, 2, or all 3 of them. And let's go ahead and do the reading from The Universe Has Your Back. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Such a beautiful reminder. And this card, step by step. I love it. I'm going to place this card on screen together with the passage from the booklet to give you a moment to read that. And then from the angel card deck, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Beautiful. I'll also place this card up on screen next to the passage from the booklet. And there you go. What a beautiful reading from 3 cards. Which card did you pick, and was it a message that resonated with you? Do share it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, you might like my playlist of all the other tools I use to enhance a busy life, or to connect a little deeper with yourself, try a yoga nidra meditation. Don't forget to smash like, subscribe. I hope this helps you flow through your busy life with more grace, ease, and flow, and I'll see you in the next one.